Hello, chat. Hello, Rishab. How is it going this morning?
Good. Pretty chill.
Yeah. I suppose we're not
now.
morning for you anymore. You are
No,
now.
I was going to say I'm chill now. Not a chill morning, though. You're right about that.
It is definitely a Wednesday today, but like nothing is quiet around here. Chat, if you didn't know, it is Signal season until like the end of the year. We've got Signal San Francisco coming up. Both Rishab and I are involved in that as speakers, as well as helping with the CFP selection process and dealing with all that, plus all the other amazing things that are going on around the Twilioverse. There's some stuff happening and it's exciting, and we're so excited to be able to bring it to you. It's gonna be great.
Definitely.
But we're also happy to be here, not thinking about anything except building a blog.
Exactly. That is why this is so chill with the chill music, right?
I agree. And I feel like I'm so glad that Chef Brent updated this music. Like there's some, I don't know if you know this, but there's like, I think you have control. Although, no, you don't have a StreamYard account, so I'm doing all the controls. So we've got like this guy. Let's choose our music today, chat. So if you're watching us on StreamYard, if you're watching us on Twitch or on YouTube, you're gonna help us choose our vibes today. We talked about vibe coding last week. We're gonna choose our vibes for coding this week. All right, so this is one. This is our prime part 1. Then we've got prime part 2. Very chill. Like arguably, potentially too chill.
Yeah. Very zen.
Very zen. Maybe we need zen today. We've got prime part 3.
More zen?
It gets more zen. All right, and then the other ones that he's uploaded are called slaps. And I really hope that they are called slaps because they do indeed slap, as the kids say. All right, let's see. Your slaps part 1. Slaps is not slapping. Slaps is a vibe. Like, this is very chill.
Oh, no, it maybe. It does slap a little bit.
Slaps a little bit harder. We're so cool. We're definitely not hello fellow kidsing. This one's a little bit higher energy. So chat, let us know what you think. Let us know which of these vibes you're going for. And then we got our last one, slaps part 3. Oh, we got like, that one's got a little bit of a...
I liked it.
This is good. I mean, unless chat has that opinion, I feel like this is like the right kind of energy. This is between very chill and kind of upbeat, but maybe it needs to be a little bit quieter. Maybe we'll put her down to like 15. So, Rishab, for anybody that's never been to arguably the best live stream here on the Twilio Devs channels, what exactly are we doing here on Build a Blog?
So here I've got you and me.
What? That's so cool.
Builders.
Yo.
We're 2 builders building a technical blog from the Twilio Blog section, specifically the developer section that we have on that blog. And the idea for these 2 folks is to pick hopefully an outdated blog that is 2 or 3 years ago. The theme is AI, as you know. We are still in March, and figure out if it's outdated or not by building it. And if we find any updates that need to be made, we'll make them happen and make sure our content is up to date for all of you out there who are, building other cool stuff by referencing our blogs. So that is the idea. That was
amazing. That was such a good pitch. Also, like, if anybody's there, Chef Brent, if you're watching this, clip that Lego builder. That is next level. I want to say, Rishab, you just like, I know we did this hand heart thing before, but that is a big hand heart. Also, hold on. What does it do? There's like the Apple reactions. Do I have reactions turned on right now? Let's turn on my reactions, and I'm going to do one of these. That's how I'm feeling about that. That's how I'm feeling. That was amazing. Also, I'm realizing that we have like a very similar setup. We got like a computer behind us, and even I noticed your Octocat the other day, and I found this. This was in the Battlesnake offices before we kind of cleared everything out, and so I now have this spectacular giant Octocat that I have a purpose for now.
Gotta represent.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I lost you there for a second. Andrew, you still with us?
I'm still with you. Yeah.
Or is it me, chat?
I don't know. I should still be here.
Let us know.
Are you here? Yeah. Chat, what are we doing? How are we doing? I think we're fine. Hello, world. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Ahoy, world.
Is it? Are we here? Am I alive? Help. I need an adult. I don't know what's happening. I think we're live. I think we're good.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So it may have been. So my Wi-Fi turned itself back on. I'm hardwired in, but my Wi-Fi was like, nah, dog. I want to be wireless today. But we're not letting that happen. We're not letting it cut out. I'm also upgrading my internet like this week because we're doing too many of these streams with lag issues.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and because Canadian telecom has gotten super cheap, we used to be one of the most expensive places to get internet in the world, chat. Oh, it is lagging a bit. Interesting. All right, let me go over and check on YouTube and see how it looks. I wonder if it's
I'm going to pull that up here too. So don't mind me looking down.
We're going to see. We're just going to look at our own. It seems okay. No, seems okay. We should be though. Ayush, we should be behind. Like there should be like a slight lag. Always with the live streams. It's just kind of the way that it works. So if that's the kind of lag you're talking about, then it is by design. It's a feature, not a bug. Which I'm only a filter. So
nice.
What are we looking at today, Rishab? What's our blog post for today?
It has something to do with lyrics.
All right.
I am a huge music person. And I know, Andrew, you are too. What's your favorite genre of music?
Oh, I love this question. Okay, so I didn't realize that this was a thing, but I feel like I am like a polyglot music lover, if that makes sense. I've never been able to like choose just one kind of music. Like I love musicals. Like I like love musicals. I like classical music. I'm a big fan of R&B. There's a lot of country music that I can definitely say there. When I grew up on the east coast of Canada, which is still very sort of like Scottish Irish. And so my dad grew up, like we listened to the Irish Rovers and like some other like kind of East Coast bands like the Rankins. So I love everything. What about you, Rishab? Like what's your style?
Ooh. No, I like your answer. I think there are definitely like 2 or 3 genres that I like, are my go-to. I'm a huge hip hop fan, and and this doesn't have to, like, I love any form of hip hop. Like this could be, Western music. This could be, because the hip hop scene in India it's exploding right now. So yeah, I just love a good rap or a hip hop song any day. But and then there are a few artists, that I think have done the other genres so well that you just can't miss them, if that makes sense. You're muted, Andrew. you're muted on StreamYard.
Come on, man. What am I doing? Listen, this is not going to become a thing. This is not becoming a thing where I'm muting myself.
This is how we are known now on stream.
This is how we are known. Like the people who are streaming with like this incredible streaming setup and like physically and virtual muting themselves. So I will say just because I wanted to pull this up because it's like so this is probably the not the only time, but one of the only times that I've actually like known that a song that I was listening to was Kendrick Lamar. And I remember I was sitting at the Super Bowl and I was like, I'm pretty sure that like Drake will sue if he does this song. So like, there's no way that he's going to do this song. And then he did the song and it was just, I mean, I'm sure he got sued. Like, I'm sure he got sued for so much money, but I feel like for the audience, like this is what everybody was waiting for.
Nice.
Yeah. Karan, hold on. Now I want to look this person up.
Karan Aujla.
Let's go.
Represent, yeah.
RANAUJHLA. All right.
It's AUJLA, but
is this them?
No. Let's go again. Do Karen and then just miss the
AUJHLA.
Yeah.
Cool.
No H.
Oh, there's no H. Why am I putting an H in there? Oh, he put an H in there. So it's just an LA. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I wasn't the one misspelling. Oh, there we go. That looks a little bit more like a rapper.
Yeah. This artist is going crazy with the evolution we have seen in his art form alone. This could be a stream on its own because I'm so like I feel like music is so like I'm really passionate about music, especially as I said, the hip hop music. But the evolution that we have seen with this artist it's just amazing. Like the trends that he has brought. And his every song and album since I think last 2 years is like top, like it would hit charts. It's on every reel or TikTok you are watching. It's on everyone's story. So like, it's amazing to see that, a Punjabi artist. So he's from Punjab. That's the state that I'm from. And that's another thing. Yes. Punjabi music is so big in Canada.
It is. Like I've listened to so many like CBC. So CBC, if you're not Canadian, CBC is like our national broadcaster. And like, I would say once a month, they've got some like new up and coming Punjab rapper that's like, they're all from the same areas. They're either from Brampton or they're from Surrey. Mm-hmm. But like, just cause that's where like the like a lot of that population is, the two areas that a lot of folks come in. And I'm just like, oh my God, these are like the two areas of the country that are just like blowing up with music right now. And it's not just like Punjab music. It's just like, there are so many amazing artists that are coming out of these spaces that like, it's super, super cool.
Yeah, definitely. And I think in a whole, like Indian music is global now. It's global. And thanks to, these artists that put in so much work to bring it in front of the globe. So I feel super proud, being from India and then Punjab myself. But yeah, gotta represent.
I love it. All right, so I feel like we were chatting about the Chef Brent and I and Alex and Bianca, like we were chatting about the return of like non-developer streams on the Twilio devs channels, because like Chef Brent became Chef Brent because he loves cooking things. I feel like there could 100% be like a devs talk music. I feel like people would come on. Like, I haven't seen that stream. Like, I haven't seen that anywhere where it's just like, let's talk about music. And I feel like it's probably because you can't actually play any of the music, because then your stream will get like delisted or whatever.
Yeah. I think there are I know people who do this, like the reaction channels and stuff. they can't monetize it for obvious reasons. But yeah, I don't know how it would work with Twitch. I only know the YouTube side of things.
You could just get permissions. I remember I'm part of this youth film festival organizing committee. And we have a rule that like you can't use music from artists or whatever. And somebody came in and they had like Taylor Swift music. And I think I said this on another stream. And we were like, listen, you either have to take out the Taylor Swift music or you can reach out to Taylor Swift's management and ask if you can use this song. And they reached out and the person was like, yeah, totally, like no problem at all. Like, don't worry about money, like use the song. It's totally fine for this. Yeah. What are we saying here? Thank you for doing this, Andrew and Rishab. We'll revisit the recording. I hope the bot will be able to generate lyrics in different languages. I mean, we can add that. Let's see how far we get, but we could add that functionality. Yeah. Everything in both English and Punjab. No, wait. So actually, I'm really curious. Like, this is because I mean, we've got both you and Ayush. Is Punjab it's a state in India? Yeah. Is that right? Is it also a language?
Yeah. So Punjabi is the language spoken in that state. Similar to like because India is so diverse with the culture. Most of the states have different languages that they speak.
That's like, when you think about that in the context of like, imagine being in the US and like every state has a different language, right?
Yeah. They are all, I want to say most of them are derived from the same parent language. But the thing is, even with the dialect, it is very different. Like I cannot speak Gujarati or Marathi or, Kannada or Telugu because they are so different, even though I know Punjabi and Hindi. But yeah, it would be crazy if there were 50 languages.
I mean, it's kind of similar in Canada. So like with the indigenous populations that are like the indigenous Canadian populations, I know in British Columbia, I think there are like 200 different indigenous populations just in like one province in our country. And they all, like, not all of them, but the vast majority of them all have their own languages. And it's like, yeah, you can literally go to a community that's like within like a couple kilometers away and they're speaking a totally different language. So I suppose we kind of did have that in the past.
Yeah.
And I mean, arguably, man, all right, we can go. This is another one. So we got a music stream. We got a languages of the world stream. Chat, if you've got any other suggestions for non-dev topics, might be happy to know. Is it really? I had no idea. As a pro Canadian, Kannada, one of the languages. Is that true? K-A-N-N?
Yeah.
That's so cool. A Dravidian language spoken mainly in Karnataka. Is that right? Karnataka?
Karnataka, yeah. And I think the way that is pronounced, even though it might sound like Canada, is Kannada. But someone from that community, if is watching the stream, let me know if I pronounced it or butchered it. But I know like it is along the lines of Kannada.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel like we've also got like discovering languages and learning languages. We are going to take Duolingo. We're going to go head to head. Duolingo, Twilio versus Duolingo. That's a partnership. That is a partnership. If you are watching Duolingo right now, because I know you're definitely like looking for developer streams, marketing team for Duolingo. Let's do a collab. I feel like there's something there. We got this. Also, just like their social media game is on point. Duolingo. I mean, X is maybe not the best example, but maybe it is actually. Yeah, like this kind of stuff. Like they 100% are. They must just be like, all right. So if we are getting sued, we'll just get super sued.
Mm-hmm.
I love that he's gonna turn into the Duolingo owl.
Oh, I haven't watched this one.
I've not seen this one either, but I was just like, yeah. Knew it. This guy is actually, so this is the CEO of their company, which is super cool for him to be involved in these. Yeah.
Alex says they killed off their mascot recently.
And then they brought him back.
Yeah, it turns out it was a stunt to see if people care.
Yeah, and it was.
It
worked. Do you know, I think I've chatted about this on stream before. Do you know that the guy who invented Duolingo, and I think you know this already, we talked about this, chat, the guy who invented Duolingo is also the guy that created CAPTCHA, like those old CAPTCHAs, not the new ones that really annoy you, but like the old CAPTCHAs that looked like this. You're not seeing it. Sorry, you're not seeing it. No. I'm just looking at it on my screen. Let me go unfull screen from here, and I'm gonna drag it over. So the old CAPTCHAs that used to look like this, and he designed it in this really cool way because you were basically translating old texts. So
we still don't see it, Andrew.
No, you should be seeing it. It should be up on the screen. It's right here.
Now we see it.
Oh,
at least me. Yeah.
Yeah, so like this thing here where like they're scanning these things, this is actually like they would digitize old like archival things that needed to be translated or like or transcribed. They would scan them in, and then it was basically like crowdsourcing translations, because if like 1,000 people say it's spelled this way and 5 people say it's spelled this way, it's probably going to be the 1,000 people. And even if they're not completely right, anyways, it was such a cool concept. And then he kind of did the same thing for Duolingo. So you're actually doing the same thing in Duolingo. You're helping translate like books and passages and things like that. Like the model is freaking amazing. I wish that more people that got bought by Google would do things like this. Because like Duolingo only exists because Google bought CAPTCHA. Sorry, this is like, we've gone down many rabbit holes today so far, Rishab.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe I think the whole point of this was we were going to go and check out our blog that we're going to be doing today, which is related. It is related. Don't worry. Everything connects. We're going to be building another WhatsApp bot, but this time it's going to be for generating lyrics using AI. And this is nice because I think this is our first external contributor post. And so if you didn't know this, chat, if you ever want to write a blog post, there's actually a program that allows for you to do that, which is called the... hold on.
Devs Voices?
Yeah, Developer Voices sounds right. And I don't know... We can share it in chat or in the comments for this afterwards. But basically, it allows for you to apply, and then you can write blog posts. And what'll happen is like it'll get reviewed by one of the members of the Twilio team, and then you can get your bright shining face on the Twilio website. So like here's another one. And I wonder, I feel like Lucky. Yeah, so Lucky's done a few. So like you too could be like Lucky. You too could be Lucky and write a blog post. So we're going to be looking at one of our external contributors today in our blog post. Now, did you go too deep into this? I didn't go too deep.
No, I just saw that it was AI related and it had something to do with lyrics. Along with that, it was, I think, our last two, I want to say, blog posts. Or no, one of them was Node. So this one is also Node.js, but it uses Cohere AI.
Yeah, which I'd never heard of before, actually. This is new to me.
I don't have an account as well, so I guess part of the step would be setting up an account because it is a prerequisite step. But yeah, so I haven't gone too deep, sorry.
No. All right. So while we're doing that, let's just take a quick look through chat. So it's going to be an Express app, pretty standard Express stuff. That doesn't normally change. We got ngrok again. So stuff we're used to seeing. We got our .env and Twilio npm package. So like nothing really is going to shift here. Sending and receiving messages. Yeah, like all of this stuff I think should be pretty straightforward. This is probably where we're going to get some changes. This is, I mean, if you've been watching our Build a Blog streams, it's mostly like API changes with the AI providers. that are probably going to be the main changes here. So we're probably going to see some shifts and changes in the way that we're setting up our post and get requests. Yeah, and then we're going to do our Twilio sandbox stuff again, and I don't think any of that has changed. Yeah, and then at the end, I guess we're getting this. So Heartbreaks and Love by artist Beyonce. Okay, and then it gives you some lyrics related to that. Okay. Okay, yeah, it takes a while, a little bit of processing. Nice. Okay. I think that's pretty straightforward. Yeah, so like really we're spinning up a Node app. We're adding some Twiml, some responses, installing some packages. Do we can we just do this all in functions instead of doing it on like a local environment? Like, does that not make sense to just do it in functions to start with?
We could,
because then you can cut out the whole ngrok step.
Yeah, but it also depends. Do we want it to be a different blog post then at all? Because then
you're right.
It would change the
No, you're right. I agree with you. Let's not do that thing. But if you don't know, go and try out functions. I'm trying to make functions a thing. I want us to be like, I just heard about this, the honk stack. Have you heard of the honk stack yet?
No.
So this
is something new.
Yeah. So this is Hono, Drizzle ORM, Neon and Cloudflare. And all the Cloudflare stuff, it's always the same. It's Cloudflare workers, right? Like it's basically like you're deploying something on workers. We have workers too. They're just called functions. I want us to be in a stack that has to end in T, like fact, or hat, the hat stack, the pancake stack. I want us to be the pancake stack. I also do love every time that these new stacks come out. Yeah, and we're actually going to be doing an event with some of the honk folks in a little while. So maybe we'll be, how could you add a T in here? Honk. Nope, that doesn't work. Nope, I don't know what we're going to do. Anyways, something to go and check out. Also, have you tried Hono?
Way back.
Better than Express. Like hands down. So much easier to get up and running. Not that Express is hard to get up and running, but I found like I did a stream with Hono and I was like, I get it, right? And it's meant for serverless environments.
Yeah.
So like it's literally there and ready to go, like out of the box. Anyways, not important. We're not doing this today, but something to focus on. So did you get in a Cohere AI account already, or?
Yeah, okay. I got one, and I have. Did I get an API key?
Okay, and I'm gonna start OBS so that I can do my secondary screen share, so that we can have both of our screens up there. Start virtual camera. I'm gonna make this smaller? Question mark. Okay. And so my virtual camera is going, and then I'm going to present extra camera OBS share. Wonder what happens if I add this. Yeah, it goes in the wrong spot. I think it's this one. But then I add this. Or this. I don't know what's going on.
Is this all StreamYard?
Yeah, this is all StreamYard.
Nice.
Yeah, they've got like so many different features now. But what I'm trying to find is, I want to have that in the corner. I think I'm just going to need to create a new layout. And I know I could have done this before. So Chef Brent, if you're watching, I apologize. Camera slot. But no, we're going to have camera 2 over here. How can I change the order? Fill, change shape of container, change border. No. Okay. I might like pull us on and off collectively. Okay, that's there. Save new layout. Okay, and now I'm gonna go to I'm gonna pull us all off. 1 second. Okay, I got it.
Nice.
So yeah, we can just pull up this overlay when we need it, but I don't think we'll need it right now. So I can pull that off and hope that, yeah, okay, perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. So, are you ready to share your screen?
Let's see. Just a second.
You're like, maybe not. By the way, sponsored, not sponsored, chat. I upgraded my phone yesterday. Because as I was informed by Chef Brent, small phones are gone. They are not coming back. And while I don't believe him, because I know that the world hates big phones, I finally, I bit the bullet, and I got a new one. So we're going to see what happens with this, but it's a very fun color. I always love that Apple always has at least one fun color. I'm sad that product red disappeared. That's one thing that I'm very sad about, but I get it. Not everyone wants a red phone.
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Ready.
I was just pulling up my terminal. Share screen. Want to do entire screen.
Andrew pronouncing Indian. I missed that thing from Alex. I feel like that stream would be both hilarious and offensive at the same time. I don't know which it would be more, so maybe not. But I'm always willing to try and pronounce any name or word at least once and ask forgiveness. All right, lads. Hey, I love this. Yes, we're making functions a thing. I've mostly been using Vercel and Supabase. Supabase for serverless functions, but I just started with Twilio functions. It's amazing that I can quickly get call conferencing set up so easy. Let's go, lads. Oh, I love that I'm able to say that too. Best name choice for today, Twilio functions. You don't need Vercel. You don't need Supabase. All you need is Twilio functions. They are spectacular. They're also super cheap, I think. I think they're pretty cheap. Are they free?
That's a great point. What is the cost per invocation? Let's find out.
Yeah. I think you pay for like the call related stuff, but I think functions might be free. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, serverless. There we go. Let's see. Serverless
there is
pricing.
A free tier. So the first 10,000 invocations per month are free. And then you pay as you go, which is $0.0001 per invocation.
So let's see what that would look like. If we did, let's say we had 1 million visits to our page times 0.0001. It would cost you $100 if you had 1 million visits to your function. $100 for 1 million visits. $100! I'm telling you.
Would it be? No. Yeah.
I think
close
so.
to $100 because the first 10,000 are free.
That's right. But asset requests. So that's the other side that's attached to this. So like basically it would be like $200 because and that's if you had one asset. So, I mean, it's still $1 million. Like, even if you did, I don't know. I feel like you could do this fairly easily. And technically, if you are serving your assets from somewhere else, right? Like I don't know what counts as an asset. I don't even know.
Anything counts as an asset.
But
it could be. What do you mean? Like an image?
So so obviously an image would count as an asset. Would a like Java, so like let's say you have, no, never mind. Yeah. So that makes sense. So an image or a video file or something like that.
MP3 file, WAV file. Yeah.
But if you're hosting those elsewhere, use Cloudflare, use Twilio plus Cloudflare. So use Cloudflare for your CDN Don't use them for workers. Use us. Use us for all of your serverless functions. No, use them too. Use both of us. Put us in a battle. A/B test us. Put us behind a feature flag and switch us at the halfway point every single day. I love that though, lads. I'm so happy to hear that you're using serverless. All right, I'm gonna get Rishab's screen up here. I'm gonna pull down my screen, and let's get Rishab's screen up here. Yeah, I think we're good to kick things off. Rishab, you are muted, and I think that's on purpose because you're chewing, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I need energy, so I have some peanuts and other assorted nuts that I'm chewing on while my brain
nuts.
needs more power.
Ooh, that's a smart idea. I might need to grab some bacon at some point.
I guess the first step would be to create a directory. We'll name this WhatsApp Gen AI lyrics.
Yeah. First step is I feel like first step is like eat assorted nuts.
And we'll open our VS Code. Okay, there we go.
Also, why is Supabase doing serverless functions? That seems like all of these platforms are trying to do things that they didn't start out doing, right? Like Supabase was like a database, and now they're doing functions.
Yeah. Supabase, I know they went like a backend as a service, and then kept on adding like stuff.
Firebase alternative. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
so Firebase has got other stuff: storage, authentication, database, edge functions.
Yep. Okay. So prerequisites, I think we are all good here now since we have a Twilio account, we have a Cohere account, we have the ngrok installed on my machine, and we have Node.js. So this is the step. To start with, we'll do npm init y. There we go. This would just create a new Node project, and then we need Express and body parser installed. Let's do that in our terminal. So npm install Express space body parser. It'll take some time.
So nothing's shifted so far. We're still good with everything.
Nope. So now we will create index.js file in the root folder of our application, and we need to add the following code. So let's do that.
Okay, I gotta update this. It copied over better than it normally does, but none of the linting is correct. And then it's app use, and then this const port, and then app listen. Oh, what happened there?
Then it says to start your local server on port 5555. Run the following command in your terminal. So we'll do node index.js. Okay, we're starting our Express server. Let's go ahead and do that. And I don't know, chat, if you can hear, but there's a...
You can, but it's not that bad.
Okay, yeah, there's a leaf blower outside my apartment, so. Okay, cool. So the web app is listening. I think it's Command Shift T, Command T. Yes. So all this will just give us a new window in my terminal. We need ngrok tunnel running on the same port. So 555. There we go. Everything looks good so far. So upon execution, yes, this will generate a public URL. Now is the time to configure Twilio, and we'll be using .env for our environment variables. So let's go ahead and do that. So
I love that nothing has had to change. I'm a big fan of blog posts that stand the test of time.
Yeah.
Also, how is 2023 2 years ago? That's not okay. 2023 should be like last year, maybe like 6 months ago. 2020 definitely isn't 6 years ago now. Are we 2025 or 2026 now? What year is it? What year is it, chat? I feel like, is it 2027? Year, this year. Let's go to Google. What does it say? All right.
I'm still in 2020 mentally.
Right? I think we all are still in 2020. I don't think any of us ever left 2020. Like time stopped for that period and it never really started again. All right, so that's all good so far. Like everything looks like it has continued the way that it should. So my job is very easy to just like be sitting here and wonder if I add this back in, does it? Oh yeah, it goes in the right place. Nothing has changed. Nice. Everything is the same.
Create a tools.js file at the root of your project folder, and then we'll be importing the Twilio package and the .NET package. So this doesn't go in index.js. We'll create a new file called tools.js.
By the way, chat, I'm going to share the link to this blog post in the chat so everybody can see. And I'll put it up. All right, so there we go. I'm going to share this over with everybody there. And then, yeah, this is where you can find it. Just go to Twilio. Just search for build WhatsApp bot generating lyrics AI. Little SEO there, like just a little smidge of SEO in that title. But if you search for that, you will find this article and you can follow along.
And now it's time to get our .env file set up. So I'm gonna pull this window off.
I can just pull you off screen altogether.
Nice.
Put us back over here. So things are happening in the background. Rishab is still working and rocking that sweet Twilio devs hat. If you would like to get your hands on some Twilio merch, you can't because it's all gone. But if you come to Signal, I'm pretty sure that you will be able to get some merch. So if you are looking for some merch, get your ticket for Signal. We will share a link at the end of the stream of how to do that. But if you were hyped by that preview, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to be speaking there. Rishab is going to be speaking there. A couple of other people you might have heard of, but really, like if you're there, you're coming to see us and our other DevNet friends. I think Alex is speaking. Alex Goldman. I think Bianca is speaking. Like A/B testing is going to be live. I think Chris might be there. I think Brent might be there. It's going to be a crew. It is going to be a crew at Signal in San Francisco.
Sorry,
No, you're good.
Twilio logs me out after a certain time.
Logs all of us out.
So I had to log back in, get my account set, get my auth token. Okay, I think we are ready.
We are ready.
Back up on the screen.
Right. Boom. He's back.
There we go. Obviously, I'm not going to show my .env file. Hopefully, I don't do it.
Hold on one sec, Rishab. I'm going to pull you off, and then I'm going to pull us all back on because of the weird camera stuff. One sec. Okay, there we go. We're back. All right. So where are we now?
We just added our Twilio account SID and auth token as the secret in our .env file. And chat, if you don't know, if you were not here on the first part of this show or the first episode of this show, I revealed my OpenAI key for like 0.5 seconds or a second.
That's forever in internet time.
Let's see how many streams I can go without revealing an API key.
That's a secret. So really the challenge here is that I need to not hard mute myself and try and talk, and you need to not reveal your OpenAI key. I love this. We got like solid decision making. Okay, yeah, and we're not into Cohere at all yet, right? We're still just in Twilio setup stuff.
Yes. So now we are setting up sending and receiving messages. So this section will explain the process of implementing the required logic for receiving and responding to messages sent through WhatsApp. To begin, we head back to tools.js. And then beneath the existing code, add the following code to initialize the Twilio package and add the necessary functionality to reply to to incoming messages. So let's add that to tools.js. There we go. So we are creating a client. It uses Twilio, the package, and then it passes the account SID and auth token from our .env. And then we have a function to respond to the message that we are receiving. Pretty simple so far. Now, we are using TWIML, yes, which is Twilio's own markup language, to specify the desired response action to incoming messages received by Twilio. To receive event notifications from Twilio, you must set up a route. To achieve this, revisit your index.js and paste the following code below the existing code in order to import the tools.js file and modify the route handler function. So we'll be, okay, we are listening it on the root. We don't have any endpoint or specific endpoint. Okay, let's paste this. Each time a user sends a message to your WhatsApp bot, the route handler is triggered and the message object is received from Twilio. The request object is then utilized to extract the information. For more information on what is sent to your web application, consult Twilio's documentation. I think we could use a link here to Twilio's documentation. Just, accessibility, I guess. So I think that is the only thing I would change. Now we get to the Cohere AI pod. So it is an NLP platform that offers. Sorry.
I hard muted myself again. I did the thing that I said I was talking to myself. It was awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say like
Rishab 0. Let's keep going.
When I was doing like when we did the initial show, if you've been watching chat, we kind of did like the overview of the technology before, and we didn't do that before. So should we go over to like the marketing page for Cohere and like look at kind of how it's described over there?
We could, but I also feel like, yeah, that's why I was going through this. I think what was the name of the person? Kevin? No. Yes, Kevin, who wrote the blog post. They have a brief introduction to what Cohere AI is. And I was reading through that. So it's an NLP platform that offers developers easy-to-use APIs to integrate large language models. So we all know what LLMs are. Let's go to Cohere AI. There we go.
Hey, are these guys Canadian? I wonder.
Question. I think so.
They've got the only reason I say that is because they've got RBC as a client, and RBC kind of has to like RBC is Royal Bank of Canada. It's like one of our big 5 banks. Yeah, they must be Canadian.
And then
Export Development Canada. Yeah, like I'm looking at investors like EDC. EDC only invests in Canadian companies as well. Oh, sorry. I realized I'm not pulling that up. So yeah.
Nice.
Very cool.
So
I love it.
all-in-one platform for private and secure AI. I think that's their
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
Wow. They got a quote on their on their about page, which is from the 2024 Nobel laureate in physics, and from there. That's insane. Like that's a pretty wildly go to cohere.com/about, and there's like a quote there from a Nobel laureate about their platform. Scroll down. Oh yeah. Keep going. Right there.
Yeah.
That's intense. That's super cool.
I think this also shows their presence in the Toronto tech space, I guess.
Totally. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because if people don't know, Jeffrey Hinton huge person in the AI space, is out of University of Toronto. So.
And this is that guy. That's Jeffrey Hinton.
Yeah.
Oh, neural networks.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Love it. All right. Okay, so that's Cohere. Awesome.
Okay, so now we, for this tutorial, you need to integrate generate endpoint, which is used to generate new text based on a prompt. So very similar to what we did in the last blog post, but instead of using OpenAI, we are using Cohere. So I'll do npm install Cohere AI, install their package. There we go.
So is Cohere not just like an alternative to Langflow then? No, because I guess Langflow is like a visual.
I think. Is it me?
I don't know. Could be. I'll be back in a second for you. Depends on who it was. We'll see.
Oh, I can hear you back now.
There we go. We're back. We're just going to assume it's StreamYard. We're going to blame the duck. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I just asked, I said, is Cohere similar to Langflow? But no, Langflow is it's like a visual builder, whereas this is just like giving you an API to wrap your LLMs in.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I don't know if they have a visual builder. That's a good question, though.
I wonder. Anyways, doesn't matter. That's a question for another stream.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of npm warm. Let's see.
I wonder if your npm is out of date. Oh, node v. Oh, you're on 16.
Yeah, but it did. Okay, no errors.
Still installed. Cool.
Still installed. Yeah, just warnings. Cool. We'll see, chat, if this works. So yeah, the next step is to get an API key and then store it as Cohere _ API _ key. And yes, chat. No, I'm not gonna do this. Pull me off, Andrew.
Pull him off
the screen.
Get him off. Get out of there. Get out of there. Bye, Rishab. All right, let's see if I can pull this back. Oh, look at us. We got real big. Our faces were too big. We were too big there for a second. Yeah, by the way, chat, because I'm going to throw myself back up on here. Yeah, so Cohere, Aiden Gomez, Nick Frost. I really hope Nick Frost is, in fact, a cat. What's the conference that I was... Oh, I was looking at Web Dev Summit because I got my tickets today. By the way, isn't somebody else here going to Web Dev Summit because they are like Canada 30 under 30?
Oh, Web Summit.
Yeah. Or I'm sorry, I was saying Web Dev Summit. Web Summit. Anyways, they actually have an ability to see who's attending, which is kind of cool. And like somebody put their cat, and it's
nice.
Like a school board person, and I was like, that is such a teacher thing to do. But I do like the fact that you can actually like see who's going to the conference. It's kind of a nice idea of like not just the people that are presenting.
Yeah. So one thing I love about the company behind Web Summit is, so they used to do Collision.
Yes.
Like Collision was their big conference in Canada, in Toronto, but that is not going to be a thing anymore because they're going to do Web Summit instead in Vancouver now, which is awesome. But the cool thing is, if you are a big contributor in open source, you get a developer ticket, which is like a free ticket to any of the Web Summits. Or now I think it has changed to like discounted tickets.
Yeah.
So for the last, I think 3 years in Canada, I used to get free ticket to Collision through the developer program. And this year it will be through, to Web Summit. So really excited about it.
Yeah. It's a heck of a list too, though. Like I
is.
don't recognize any of the people that are attending. But
the
are you
speaker,
speaking?
yeah,
are you
lineup
speaking?
is really good.
Rishab?
No, I'm not speaking.
No. Yeah, Blue Sky CEO, by the way, who just absolutely trolled Mark Zuckerberg recently. Did you see
Wait,
this?
what? No.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, chat. Hold on. Hold the phone.
Spill the tea.
Blue Sky CEO trolls Zuckerberg. Yeah, this was like the whole t-shirt thing because Zuck had worn this like Latin shirt. Oh, come on. Really? Paywall for the first time I'm viewing it? Bro. No. There we go. Oh my God,
No,
really?
their
Don't click
business.
the same article.
Click
Oh,
on
here we go.
TechCrunch,
Where's TechCrunch? Oh, there we go.
the third, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
If TechCrunch paywalls me. Yeah, so she made fun of him. So he wore a t-shirt last year that said a meta. Wait, is that what it said?
A
He unveiled
metaverse
his grand
company.
plans. What did his t-shirt say? Oh, his shirt made a bold declaration. Aut Zuck aut nihil. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
I feel like they like are burying the lead in this. Holy moly.
It's an expression of the desire to become a supreme ruler at any cost. No, this is
Hold on. Let's see. What does it mean? All Zuck or all nothing.
Okay.
Thank you, AI. Yeah, so that's what his shirt said. And then the Blue Sky CEO wore one that said, oh, go back. Aut Caesar. What did her say? Indus. Oh, a world without Caesars. Interesting. Anyways, sorry. This is like an aside that was not necessary, but she's going to be there. Musk was going to be speaking at this as well, and they pulled him. But I was really excited. I actually would be very interested to see Elon Musk speak. I feel like he's a very charismatic speaker. And I'd love to, yeah, anyways, I'd be very interested in seeing that. But like, yeah, some really, really cool people that are going to be here. CEO of 1Password.
yeah.
Who else is going to be here? CEO of FreshBooks. Co-founder of Cloudflare. Sarah Sabri,
CEO
astronaut.
of EA Sports.
Nice. 12 Labs. There's a 12 Labs? Really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah. When I found out, it was so like I was
nice. CEO Crunchbase.
mayor
Colossal
of City of Vancouver.
CEO Hootsuite. Mayor.
Qualcomm
CEO of
CMO.
Linktree. Black Girl Codes. Wattpad. Wired. Telus. Vox. Yeah, like there's some pretty big names on here.
Tailscale. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Helium
nice.
Foundation, ACLU, Sheen. Anyways.
So you're going, right?
Oh yeah, I booked my ticket today. Yeah, I'm going for TNE. I'm gonna go because it's in Vancouver, so it's fairly cheap,
Yeah.
right? I'll jump on the ferry and then
Cool.
stay in a hotel.
I'll see you there then.
There we go. Wait, Alex, are you going too? I'm assuming. I love that we sold him. We're gonna have a whole team there. No. Oh, all right. Are you ready to go?
I was in for the drama. He was in for the drama.
Oh, you're in for the
The
drama.
tea,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
There is some drama. I'm sure there will be more drama. There was because didn't Web Summit there was one of the Web Summits that had some drama last year. The one that was in
Lisbon.
Lisbon. Yeah, the Lisbon
Yeah.
one. Like the CEO had to step down because of it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure. So,
Yeah.
there will be more summit. There will be more of that. Are we exhibiting here? No. Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Oracle, SAP, Cisco, Dell. Everybody's exhibiting there. See, this maybe was the one that I'd seen, and I was like, "Oh, Elon Musk is going to be there, and Serena Williams is going to be there, and Ryan
Yeah,
Reynolds
but
is
that
going to
was
be there."
like the past. Yeah.
Like, I don't know why Ryan wouldn't be there. Like,
Yeah.
right? I also feel like they're going to announce more as we get closer to the date because it's not till May. So like they'll continue after they've gotten out of the cheap ticket zone. They'll start announcing more speakers, I think.
Definitely. Yeah. I saw Marcus at Collision, MKBHD guy.
Was it good?
Yeah. I've been watching his content for a very long time now, so it was nice to like just see him talk candidly.
Yeah. I want to see, I'd like to see the same kind of thing, but for, I don't know if anybody out there watches,
Linus
Tech Tip. Linus Tech Tips is like the biggest Canadian, like tech. I would say he's the biggest Canadian tech influencer. Hey, Rishab? Like one of the biggest?
One of the biggest, yes. He could be the biggest too, but Unbox Therapy is also Canadian, right?
Oh, is he really?
I
had no idea.
So like he's also pretty big. Yeah, 24
Oh, he's
million.
huge. Yeah, he's bigger actually. 24.8 million versus.
But I don't know if I'm wrong on him being based out of Canada. I thought so.
Unboxed Therapy Canada. Yeah, Unboxed Therapy, Canadian unboxing and technology YouTuber. That's super cool. I had no idea. Wow, the things you discover. Canadians are awesome, chat. That's the real moral of this story. Also, that's kind of hilarious.
What?
So this is like the image that shows up for
a YouTuber
on Wikipedia. Do you feel like this represents you, Rishab? Do you feel like this is the vibe that you're bringing into the world?
Chat, what do you think? I don't think so, but
I do.
Maybe
love
that's
the,
why. Maybe that's why my YouTube is not doing so well.
I do love the Rocco's Modern Life shirt, though. That's actually like a pretty boss t-shirt. So I'm kind of here for that. Anyways, we're really going. It's because we know we're gonna get this blog post done because we know the process of this update. So we're able to go on some little adventures. And Chef Brent, if you're watching this and wondering where to do cuts, cut nothing. Everything is fantastic. Does Rishab have boxing in his future? I think so. I feel like boxing and unboxing. I feel like be a true YouTuber. You got to do some unboxing, Rishab. Have you done unboxing on any of your streams before or any of your videos?
I have.
Here we go.
I have.
I love it. I love it. The only thing I have ever unboxed on video is myself. I didn't
expect that at all.
We did a stream. So we did a webinar that was our unboxing smarter voice assistants, and I put myself in a box. Nobody puts Andrew in a box except Andrew. Okay.
Hey, RJ Pearson, if you want to make my YouTuber dream come true, check out my channel. It's at Rishab and Cloud.
Check it out.
Perfect.
Go and find it. Go and follow Rishab. There's awesome content over there that's both cloud related and Twilio related. I think Twilio related. Yeah, like a little bit of everything. So go over there, check it out. If you're watching us on YouTube, go and follow us on Twitch. If you're watching us on Twitch, go follow us on YouTube. Follow Twilio Devs and Twilio. Follow all the things. And then follow Rishab. And I've got nothing to follow, so just follow Twilio things for me. I'm not cool enough to be an influencer. All right, let's get your stuff back up. Let's pull that off. Awesome. Although I did have one influencer moment, and I'm sure you get this a lot. I was in, I'd been doing a lot of streams with Kunal Kushwaha, and I went to London to an event that he was running, and I had these two people that like watch his streams come up and be like, "You're Andrew," and I was like, "Yeah," and they're like, "We love you on streams," and I was like, "You guys are just the cutest people in the world. Thank you for boosting my ego."
That's awesome.
It was fantastic. I've seen some of your content before I realized you worked for Twilio. Finally subscribed. RJ Pearson, a new subscriber. There we go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. So we've got our key in there. We've got our package installed. This is where things are about to kind of come off the rails, if anywhere.
Yes. So we have to update our tools.js. And we need to add the input for Cohere right underneath our Twilio stuff. So yeah, we are passing the Cohere API key. And we also need to update our export function to include the following highlighted lines. Awesome.
I will say, interesting thing, there was a link to the docs in this one to Cohere, and it actually was still good, which I was surprised about.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Const. And
Okay, so we have another async function called generate lyrics, and this is where we are reaching out to Cohere's API and generate lyrics. So like the AI will generate. Seems like we'll be using command extra large nightly model from Cohere API. We'll see if it's deprecated or outdated. We need to update it. We'll see. We'll find out once we make a request. The blog post goes into the kind of the things you need to define within your function. So obviously you need a model, you need a prompt to give your model instructions. You need maximum token. So this would be the maximum number of words that the model will generate. You need temperature. This is the creativity kind of setting, the randomness that you can get out of the model. You can have it between 0 and 1. And this works for like other models as well, like OpenAI does. Like across models, you'll have a temperature setting. Frequency penalty is something that I'm seeing.
By the way, if somebody's watching that's an admin on the Twitch, can you delete that shadow endiness stuff if you are there? Over on the Twitch comments, I don't have access to, I don't think. Otherwise, just ignore that chat.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, this is a weird question, but I was just Googling this. Does there is an OpenAI spec, right? Like just a standard spec that is out there, like a standardized API for all LLM interactions?
I would say most of the AI APIs are on a similar spec as OpenAI. I don't know if it is the standard, but like, things like Olama, things like, I know, like other local stuff that you can run models on your hardware uses the same kind of API call structure. I don't know if it is like a spec yet. I haven't dig down enough to figure that out or like know about it. But yeah, the APIs look similar when you make those calls. So they're definitely either following the same structure or there might be a spec. And that's why I think the MCP stuff is like such a hot buzzword right now because Anthropic. When was it? Last November? Let's find out, chat. MCP Anthropic. When did they announce MCP stuff? November 25, 2024. So it's a model context protocol. That's what MCP stands for, and it's kind of like a new standard for connecting AI models to systems and tools and stuff. And a lot of companies are adopting this, and OpenAI or Sam Altman just tweeted that they are supporting, like the SDK is supporting MCP now.
Nice.
So that is very cool.
So I didn't realize that that Anthropic was Amazon's AI play now. When you Google like Anthropic market value, like I was curious how much they were worth. It literally pops up. Amazon backed AI firm Anthropic. So that makes sense. So Google's got Gemini, which is their own in-house. Amazon is backing Anthropic and Microsoft is backing OpenAI. What is Claude Anthropic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Claude is Anthropic. Cool. So we got we were here. We were talking about different configurations you need within your API call. Lastly, replace your existing route handler in the index.js file with the following code. taking care to adjust the highlighted line to your specifications. So line number 5 is basically, this is the prompt, so you can, I won't say manipulate, but you can change this to your liking. So let's go back. Or this is not the prompt, sorry. This is the text that will go before the lyrics. So this just says, hello, what will your lyrics be about? And they should, let's see what it is. They should be generated in the style of which artist. Format your request as shown below. So this is the prompt to the user, not the AI model. This is part right. Okay, let's go to index.js. And where did we have? Did we have a default route yet? No, we didn't.
No, not yet.
So we can paste this underneath. All the code that we have already looks good. We can save our index.js. And now it's the time to connect to our WhatsApp sandbox. So let's see if I can pull up my WhatsApp sandbox.
Do you want to play off for a second?
No, I think it's on the other screen, so I can just pull it up, and then go from there.
Pow, pow, pow.
WhatsApp, send a WhatsApp message. Sandbox, there we go. So let me bring this to.
Okay. Ooh, she's shaking.
There we go.
Nice.
We made it work. Now in the sandbox settings. Is this connected to something already?
Yeah, that's connected to what we did last week.
Are you?
I'm pretty sure. Go to the end. What's the final thing? Like channels, messaging?
No, this is connected to an AI assistant.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Oh, I'm in the.
Oh, it's because you're on the wrong one. Yeah.
Okay. Pulling this off. Don't want to show any of my secrets. Okay, let's go to my account. Oh, I gotta change the .env file as well.
Okay, I'll pull you off.
Yeah.
Go in there and do that. So while we're waiting, chat, nothing has really changed. So I want to pull up because we're gonna just try and really sell some awesome stuff that we're doing. Let me just pull up my screen. I am going to be traveling next week with Anthony to a bunch of different events. So we're going to be in San Francisco from Monday to Friday. We're going to be at the GitHub offices on Monday, April the 1st. We're going to be at AI for Developers number 24. We're sponsoring that. We're going to be at AI, and then we're going to be at another event the same day. We're going to be at AI times all things web on Thursday. We're sponsoring the Bay Area AI Langflow meetup on Thursday as well. I'm definitely not going to Victoria Tech Nachos. And then we're going to the AI. What is this? I got invited to another conference. Yo, what? 8 a.m. Bruh. I guess I'm going to this too now. Anthony, we're going to another event, man, on Thursday. That's super cool. Marketer Day, Developer Day. Oh. Yeah, this isn't actually on this day. What? Developer Day? Oh, it's April 17th. Yeah, I'm definitely not going back on April 17th. But yeah, we will be back. So if you want to see us, also, we're going to be giving away some free Signal tickets. But you're going to have to be in San Francisco to win them. So if you want some free Signal tickets and you live in San Francisco, stay tuned to all of our stuff. Yes, so many things. Look at that. Kat Martinez has arrived. Welcome to the chat, Kat. Yeah, we're going to be in SF. It's going to be amazing. So many events. I'm sad that I'm missing Victoria Tech Nachos. This is like one of my favorite events that happens in Victoria. It involves both tech and nachos. If you
Can't
can
go
believe
wrong
that.
with that.
You can't. And it's only once a month. And so I'm really sad that it happens that day. And there's no speakers as well. You literally just sit around and talk tech with people and eat nachos. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Let's get you back up here. Pull me down and up on the screen. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, this looks more like our last
That looks like where we
post.
want to be. Yeah.
Okay, so I've updated my .env just with the Twilio auth stuff. We need the ngrok. Oh, let's go back to the blog post. See if this is what they want. Yes. So proceed to the sandbox settings tab and set up the endpoint URL that Twilio will utilize to forward messages sent or received from WhatsApp. Make sure you copy and paste the public forwarding URL obtained earlier from ngrok into. You got it. So we go into our ngrok tunnel, we copy this, we go back to the Twilio console and paste it in here and click save. Let's go back to the testing part of this blog post. So your application is now ready to be tested. Open WhatsApp on your personal device and begin generating lyrics for your favorite songs. But be sure to send your messages to Twilio phone number obtained earlier from. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do, just like we did last time, I'm gonna use the iPhone mirroring thing. Awesome feature. But Andrew, pull me off.
I'll pull you off. You know why we're pulling him off, chat? It's because we do not need to expose Rishab any more than Rishab already exposes his own API keys live on stream. Yeah, I'm interested to try it out. Bum, ba-da-da-da-da,
Interesting.
Is it not working today?
It says enable iPhone mirroring on your phone, but it is already enabled because we did it. Enable.
By the way, chat, if you are interested in more of this awesome content, we do this stream every week. If you go over to the Twilio Devs YouTube channel, Twilio Devs, you can find our streams under videos. And actually not under videos, under live, because that's where we do these. So here's our one from last week where we did talking to famous personalities with ChatGPT and WhatsApp. So another WhatsApp one. I was wearing a more rockin' shirt and glasses. Rishab was rocking a different hat. We always come differently dressed for all of you. And what's great is Chef Brent absolutely knocked it out of the park by getting some solid chapters added in here. And so if you kind of want to watch this, but you're like, oh, I don't want to watch the whole thing, which was literally somebody's comment in here, then definitely come over and you can actually go through and like see the chapters of kind of what we're doing when we go through there. So yeah,
I think my screen is still sharing if you were trying to show something.
Wow, way to go, Andrew. I 1000% was, but it was literally just showing us. And I was saying, go over to the Twilio. Here, I'll do it very quickly again. Go to the Twilio Devs YouTube channel, click on live, and then you can see all the live things that have been done in the past. And then here's us in the last stream, wearing some other stuff. And then here's the chapters of what we did in the stream so that you don't have to watch everything. So all to say, I think we're good to go. Rishab, are we good to keep?
You can pull me up. Yeah.
There we go. All right, here we go.
Is the text okay? Yeah, I think it is okay.
Can you bump it up a tiny bit, or is that it?
I don't know.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Cool. So let's see what is the message we send. So we send hello. Okay, then it should prompt us. So let's say hello.
All right, I bet you there's gonna be an error. Something's wrong. Something is not working. Oh, web app listening.
Listening.
Oh,
it says 404 not found.
Okay, so that post request. Where's that?
The
post
localhost port 5555. That seems right.
Yeah.
Our Express is running on the same port.
Yeah. So do
Maybe
do like a console log in the post request, like in the actual index.js. Like, let's see what's going on in there.
Oh, we're just gonna start with restarting my Express.
Oh yeah, restart it. That's right. That makes sense.
We never restarted it.
We never restarted it.
Making
If all
all
else
the
fails,
changes.
turn it off
There
and
we
on
go.
again. Oh, good. Okay, so good. We got something that broke.
Cohere.init is not a function. Where do we have that in tools.js?
Cohere.init.
Okay,
It's at the yeah, it's the very top of the file.
Yeah, let's open up Cohere documentation.
Yeah. I bet you anything it's just like Cohere, and you probably don't even need to init it anymore. Probably
Yeah,
it's
Cohere
probably-
npm.
So with OpenAI, they had changed it. So chat, if you have used OpenAI, basically they had removed the need to like initialize it. It just assumed that you would have everything there, and I bet you this is the same. Oh no. No, it's actually totally different. Yeah. Okay. So you're putting it
So
in.
we just
through a
need
method.
Cohere, and then we need a new Cohere client.
And then change that import statement too.
Just a sec. So I guess we can copy just this. Paste it after this. So I can take this here, use it here. Right? That looks right. And I can get rid of this.
Yeah, that's what I'm just updating on mine too. So we're gonna get rid of that. And then we gotta init. No, there's no init anymore, but we're grabbing import Cohere client. Okay. That's updated
So
on my
is it
side.
still called Cohere? Let's check the generate lyrics. Oh wait, Cohere.generate. Is it still generate?
No, chat.
Chat.
Hold on, maybe there is a generate one. Streaming. No, I think it's chat.
There is.
Awesome. Yeah. Oh wait, awesome.
Yeah, there is. Cohere.generate.
Sweet.
Let's,
Okay, so
let's
is
see
that
chat.
literally it? That'd be awesome.
No.
Oh, cannot use import statement. So I think we can do the same thing with require, right?
Yeah.
Just
Or we can just go back. Yeah. Or what we had earlier, just for the first line.
the require.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I guess that pulls in everything, right? Instead of just pull.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There we go. And then we don't. Yeah, the cohere.init is what was the error earlier. So
Cool.
hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully
Yeah, let's see if
this
that works. Nope.
Uh,
Cohere is already.
where-
Oh, it's because you got const cohere require. Just do require. Is it just require? Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks good. Oh, you still need to deconstruct the class name.
Class cohere.
Cohere client is not
Cohere
defined.
client is not defined.
Yeah, so we just can't use import statement. So it's just like the what is it? The ES6 versus ES.
5.
Yeah.
You need to still deconstruct. So wait. Because we did something similar last
We
stream
did,
too,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, we definitely did. And then we ended up with the same issue. Let me go and look at, hold on. Let me go and see if I can watch our stream, pull up our stream quick and see what we ended up doing. Twilio devs.
I
like,
think.
what?
Oh,
do you-
Copilot is suggesting something.
Oh, there we
so
go.
I'm gonna
All right.
guess-
Oh,
guess
that
it is
tracks.
this.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, and it's exactly what RJ Pearson had recommended. We don't even need AI. We have RJ.
I'm looking at the chat. Yeah. Thank you, RJ. Let's see.
Deconstruct the class name sounds the same way that like instantiate the function does to me. I like love using the word and I still don't fully understand what it means. It's just like initialize is a better word, but like instantiate just sounds cool. Okay, it's running. That's awesome. Connection paused. I'm gonna pull it off for a second. We're gonna make sure that Rishab's not showing anything he shouldn't be. Similar example to the one we suggest for using within functions. Oh, there we go. How can I use an ES module inside my function? Look at that. And calling out serverless. Thanks, Stephen Nick. Because, just in case you didn't know, chat, if you're a non-Twilian, you like Cloudflare workers? Twilio functions, just saying. Just saying. We love our friends over at Cloudflare, but I'm making this a thing. I'm going to make a stack. I'm going to write a blog post about it. I don't know what the stack is going to be. It's going to be...
Okay, we got a 200 okay. But we got the generic response.
All right, are we good?
Yeah.
No, you were fine, RJ. I wasn't calling out that you said the wrong thing. I was calling out that like the words. Oh, this is an automated reply. Okay, that's good. So what's the error?
No error. Where is this coming from? Oh, index.js, my bad.
Okay, so web app is listening on port, tools, response, right head. Oh, yeah, so we just haven't actually updated that.
Yeah, this needs to be changed.
Oh, that was for the demo.
Yes, there we go. Okay, I feel confident about this. Let's send another hello.
Kind of awesome. It's like a 2-line change. This is seeming like it's a good sign. Oh, nope. Stop and start again. Yeah. Hot reloading is the best thing to ever happen to program.
And then you get so used to it.
You do, right? And you're like, yeah, this totally hot reloaded. By the way, hot reloading, if you are non-developer and somehow landed on this stream, Google hot reloading. It will change your life. Awesome.
There we go. So your topic plus
artist.
Name of the artist.
Yeah.
Any suggestions?
So I think we should be what do we got, chat? What's an artist that you like, and what's a topic? And can be anything under the sun, but we need an artist and we need a topic.
Let's see what chat got.
Chat, we got a little bit of a lag here. Look at that, some more people coming in. If you are just arriving, we need a topic and we need an artist, like a singer. Stevie Ray Vaughan for the artist. Solid pull. And I feel like for the topic, can we do artificial intelligence? I want to see if Stevie Ray Vaughan thought anything about artificial intelligence.
Sure, let's do it. So topic is artificial intelligence.
I love that I chose like the longest words to spell out on a tiny screen.
And then artist is
Stevie.
I'm gonna call Stevie
Ray Vaughan. I need to Google who Stevie Ray Vaughan is. Hold on. Stevie.
Let's see.
Ray Vaughan, American musician. Oh, look at that. That guy looks awesome. Hold on, let me pull this up. This one.
Amazing blues guitar player.
All right, hold on. I'm pulling you off and me off for a second. There we go. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Look at this guy. Looking pretty awesome. Solid pull. All right, did we get anything for our AI? Or
it's still
thinking,
generating.
It's thinking hard. It's like artificial. Did we just break this application? I feel like we might have broken the internet. One of the best guitarists to ever walk the earth. Goodness, that is a bold claim, Toe Frog. Bold claim. apparently was not a fan of AI. Oh no.
We got an error. It says invalid request. Generate API
model.
is not supported for model. Please use the chat API instead. So yes, you were right. We need to use the chat endpoint based on the, or we can change the model.
I think no. I think we can just remove the just because what is the model that it shows us in chat, like in the docs? Like scroll
command.
up in there. No, you're in streaming. Go up.
Oh.
Yeah, go to the docs, and there was a generate one. So that's chat, and then where was the generate one? Oh, right. Oh, wait. It's just below. Scroll down. Oh, keep going.
There we go.
Oh, it doesn't actually show us. Maybe you don't need a model. I'm not sure. We
could try that.
I mean, I don't know.
Or we could, we
can just change it to chat, right? It's literally like a one word change, like a one thing change, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do cohere chat.
Because that's what the error said, is to use chat instead. So that's why I'm like, let's use it.
It's still throwing an error for that X large nightly. I bet you that model isn't there anymore. Just change.
Oh no, this is just my spell check.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, stop it and start it again.
Where is my terminal? Where did my terminal go? What? There we go. Node index.js. Open up my phone. Let's say hello again. Okay.
Okay, good. Oh no!
That was just.
Yeah. Hold on. We're gonna pull Rishab off for a second. We're gonna pull that off. Whew. All right, and we can't listen to it actually on the stream, but we're gonna show the link here for people if they want to go and check it out. I wish that I could copy. I wonder if, hold on, screen care. I can actually screen cap this and then copy that. All right.
Okay.
Oh, nice. God, I love the Apple ecosystem. Oh, that link, CFWTBSKKQXE. It's returning. This video isn't available anymore. Not available. Okay, back over here. Are we good to pull it up, Rishab?
Yeah. So we got another error. It says, let me pull this down.
Missing required key message. Okay, so we do have to change some stuff.
Let's see, for chat, you do need a message.
Oh, go up one more.
Oh,
is chat stream and chat just the same? Yeah, it is.
Message. So what do we have instead of, because I thought we had prompt.
Prompt.
Oh yeah, we can pass this as message, I believe. Because you give instruction, right? Tell me a story. Yeah. So this was go as write lyrics for a song about this in the style of this. Yeah.
Oh, maybe RJ. Or maybe I just copied it the wrong way. I don't know. I'll look afterwards. I will send Tofrog a message and say, send me this link if it's not already in my DMs right now. / I'll just add it to my Spotify. It's a you problem, Andrew. That's 95% of my life. 95%. It's mostly a me problem.
Let's see.
Okay. Object generate
cannot read
lyric.
properties of undefined. What
do we do?
Console log dot chat. So it is not generations. I know what this is because we were using generate. So return dot body dot.
Do we need dot body dot? Oh yeah, I guess so.
That's a good point. We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah.
Dot chat.
I love that I may have been like a little bit too ahead of myself, and I was like, we can spend time on all these other things because we're definitely going to get this all done in time. We're like going to be down to the wire, like the final minute solving our problem.
Just like last
time. All right, do you want me to pull? I can switch us over to here and then back. Oh, you're gone.
No, I'm good. Yeah. Let's see. I should.
Are you typing this out every time?
Yeah, I should copy this.
Oh my goodness! You just don't do just do AI and then Stevie Ray or Stevie or Steve.
How do I copy this?
You ain't wrong, Toefrog. You ain't wrong. It's like 15 minutes. Easy 15 minutes. I can have this.
I have so many stories about, especially when like I was working in DevOps and cloud stuff. Be like, oh, let me automate this. It's like a 30-minute script, and you were like 4 hours in.
Yeah, you're like, I could have literally been done this 17 times over.
Oh, did we lose Andrew again?
No,
or is it me?
I'm here.
Okay, let's see. Or even longer if AI generates the code. Yeah, RJ Pearson.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. AI vibe coding is the future, right? Definitely the future of the internet. So I saw a great chat message from, I can't remember where I saw it this morning, but somebody was like, AI is a great tool in the hands of is a good tool in the hands of a great developer, but a terrible tool in the hands of an okay developer. All right, so this looks like it's working, but we've got this chat error. I think it's because
I think we don't need body, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's just like response.chat. Is that what it says, or is it just .chat? Yeah.
Oh, in the docs it
docs?
just says console.log chat. So I'm guessing it's just chat.text, I guess.
Let's see.
So you might be right. We don't need body.
Right? Vibe debugging. This is it. Let's give AI the job of the thing that we don't want to do: writing tests and debugging. That's what we should be using AI for. Maybe not writing tests. I need a coffee.
Is this return of this function? We start here. Okay. And then we start here. Yeah, so let's just do response dot chat. Let's see.
All right, here we are. Boom, copied.
Let me also make sure it's running. There we go. Hit send. Let's see what error message we get now.
Nothing so far. It's a good sign. It's taking a while because it's like, yeah, we didn't actually program a response if it doesn't find any lyrics.
Well, yeah, but we'll see. I think we'll just get the response from the AI saying that.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it's taking a hot minute though. Taking a hot minute. To do test-driven development with AI code assistant, really helpful for preventing hallucinations. Oh, do test-driven development with an AI code assistant. Yeah, I think so. I think that's super true. If you're not following this chat, we're talking about vibe coding. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I have a friend in Vancouver who, a colleague, a person I know who works in developing like AI teaching assistants, and it's like the perfect idea of like, if you have checks and balances, then it's great. All right, what was our bug? What was our issue? Was it the model?
No, I don't know if it's still thinking or generating that response, but we didn't get anything back yet. Let me do a console.log.
Yeah. I was going to say also in response.chat, Go up, because they're just returning the entire thing. Like, go up. Like, they're returning response. The equivalent of just returning response instead of response.chat. Like, go back to the doc. So we've got like const response equals await.
Yeah,
They've got const chat equals await, and then they're just returning chat.
Oh, so you mean this should be just response?
Yeah, should be try just response.
Yeah. We can try that.
Maybe, I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
No, I think you're right. I think you got it.
Because I feel like Cohere would probably be showing us stuff as well. I would hope that they would have logging.
Oh yeah, I could pull up my Cohere account and see.
Trying to pull you off just in case you don't have your key.
No, I haven't.
Something happened there. Object con is not defined.
24?
Oh, you started to write console log. But that's good. That means that it had gotten there. So
yeah. Did I save it? Yes.
Is that in the TWIML format? No, there's no TWIML in. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is gonna be TWIML. I think so.
Oh yeah. Check the Twilio errors. No, are we using anything on Twilio side? Like, are we using functions or anything?
But we got
I don't know. We'll see. We've got no bug. We got no error so far.
the WhatsApp sandbox should capture that stuff. So.
Oh yes. Yeah, you're right, RJ.
Yeah.
You are correct. Something's happening. It's definitely struggling.
Yeah, let me pull up. I don't want to show my number.
No, that's fine.
Because the WhatsApp sandbox is...
Let me pull you off, and then I'll put us up, and then we can just hang for a second.
Yeah, the WhatsApp number is connected to my...
Yeah,
number.
so chat, we think we've got it. Why am I so tired? I've had 2 cups of coffee today. But I'm out of dish soap, so I'm using hand soap to clean things. I don't want to do any more dishes. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. But we're gonna check and see over on the Twilio side of things where we're sitting. Also, it's an exciting day, chat. New glasses are coming this afternoon. I was hoping they would be here for stream, but they will be here for our next stream. And I think we will still do a stream because I'm actually going to be in the Twilio offices next Wednesday. And I won't be doing anything during the day. It's amazing. Yes. I'm excited to see the offices, actually. We're checking things. Checking. Supabase. Just like looking at all the windows. What can we vamp about? Lightning AI, OpenAI. By the way, this is kind of a fun fact, actually. Yesterday, discovered that Langflow is owned by DataStax. I had absolutely no idea that Langflow had been purchased by. I just think like that's super cool. Like I knew DataStax only because I knew Carter. And then when he said in our meeting that we had yesterday that DataStax owns Langflow, I was like, that's super freaking cool. Oh, it's very recent too. Not that recent, actually. It's a good acquisition.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do console.log for now.
Okay.
I don't see anything happening in the Twilio real. Console.log response.
Cloud partners. Where's Twilio on that list? I guess we're not a cloud. We use a cloud. NVIDIA too, eh? That blows my mind that NVIDIA is now considered a cloud host. Because I mean, obviously they are, but like that kind of blows my mind how you've gone from being like this random video card to now being an incredibly powerful cloud.
I think you can put me up, I guess.
Right.
So, chat, the only thing I changed was add a line with console.log, and we get the lyrics.
Oh, okay. So then it must be just returning the chat history or .text. Oh, just .text.
Yeah, so we could do response.text, I guess.
Yeah, I think that works.
Yeah. So what we can do here is return response.text.
Small changes, but not insignificant.
Yeah. Console.log to the rescue. Where's my phone?
Oh, that makes sense because it used to be response.body.generations.text, and so we can just remove the body generations. So it's just response.text, and then
there we go.
We got it?
Yep, nice. We got it in our WhatsApp.
Yo, that's awesome. Really? There's actually a song called Silicon Blues. Fact check, Topfrog, is this a hallucination by AI? Or is Silicon Blues, in fact, a song by Stevie Ray Vaughan? Nothing. I suppose you might have had to go to work. Silicon Blues. Peter, Bjorn, and John. So it is a song, but not by Stevie Ray Vaughan, unless Stevie Ray Vaughan was part of the group Peter, Bjorn, and John. So, I mean, it lied pretty definitely, but it still got the song. Okay.
I'll take that.
I'll take it. I mean, it worked. We got the app working. So wait, what updated in here though?
Oh, the code?
Yes. So we updated in the code. It's now response.text in the return. It's it's cohere.chat.
So I can send you this.
No, that's okay. Just keep it up on the screen. So it's cohere.chat, and then message is prompt. So instead of prompt, message is prompt. And that was the only change. Yeah, and we don't need that console log. Yeah, that's super. Yeah. I mean, that actually worked out shockingly. Again, it's like the simple things, but there's a friction point for developers that if they went in here and this didn't work, like you're already learning so many new technologies that like you would potentially walk away. So I like that it's like a pretty simple change.
Yeah. So there would be like us spending, 30 minutes or 10 to 30 minutes fixing it up, bringing it up to date. Yeah, but that's okay. But I also the important yes. Yeah. So like it's a couple of things. So changing the modulate exports or imports, and then updating the way that we're pulling in that Cohere client stuff. But good catch, RJ Pearson.
Yeah, but I do like that. Are we not using the client at all in here?
No, we are.
Well, why is it not seeing it? Do you see line 8 where it's actually got it dim?
This is the Twilio client.
Yeah, but we're not using it anywhere.
Not in this.
Yeah. So,
if we go into index.js, because we import tools.
Oh, I see. So we're using it in there. Okay, that makes sense. But wait, are we using it in? Is there a client called in there?
Let's see.
Or tools.response. Maybe you have to call client. I mean, I'd be interested if you canceled that out, like if you just commented it out in tools.js, if this would still run.
You might be right.
It seems super weird because that's the only way that we're pulling in the Twilio account SID stuff, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can't be right. It must be being used somehow. I don't know. Maybe it's pulling in everything.
So the response is function message const twiml. Yeah. Because we generate
messaging response. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that tracks. So it's not using client directly, but that that variable is pulling in all of the methods that we need throughout the application. So, okay.
I think so, but technically, yeah. Like, because the reason why this is not highlighted is because of that. It is not being used. anywhere in our functions.
Yeah. So could we just like, instead of doing like having an unused variable, can we not just have that as a require?
Like such?
Yeah. Just like, right? Does that not make sense?
It does. Let's see.
It's like it's a nitty gritty. Like it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but I'm curious if it will still work.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think RJ Pearson. I want to think about this.
Corey Weathers is
lurking in the chat as
just lurking in the chat while he drives.
So RJ said it shouldn't be needed for Twiml.
Yeah.
And I think that is correct because we are not using anything other than ngrok. So we are using like the webhook.
That's true. Yeah, because you're not actually sending it to a message.
Yeah, we don't need, he's right about Twiml because we are only using the Twiml stuff and no like client stuff.
Yeah, so then we can just remove that whole thing.
Yeah, and also we might not even need it within our, like we don't even need it in .env then.
Yeah, okay. So then, hold on. So we're gonna remove, and we'll obviously make sure it works, but we're gonna remove that from up here. So we don't need any of this stuff, and we're literally just gonna start at the module exports. I mean, less code is always better. And then, yeah, we don't need that in the end file.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, because we're already requiring Twilio in the messaging response because we're creating that yeah, that's... I get it, though. It is future-proofing it, though, right? Like, it's setting it up if you wanted to use other Twilio features, but I feel like for this use case, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that. Less complex is better.
Good points, RJ. And good catch, Andrew, on the client.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think that it works. Like, I think this is the thing. It worked and you didn't need to remove it. It's more just like it's a little bit more readable and less unnecessary code.
Mm-hmm.
I do love that you haven't added Twiml as like something to ignore in your code editor.
This is not me. This is just the spell check.
Like the on 10, line 10, where it has like Twiml highlighted. Like if you're saying that's spell check, like technically you can probably add an exception because you work with the term Twiml so much in your day-to-day. Maybe you don't actually. I don't know.
Because it's just gonna throw it for anything that
it's
is
true.
not a
It's
word,
true.
right?
You'll have something that you're like trying to spell something properly, and it's gonna be like, oh, this is definitely not supposed to be there. All right, man, we did it. Like that's 3 for 3. Actually, we have yet to have. Oh, knock on wood. Hold on. We have yet to have a blog that's so majorly changed. Do you know the one thing that I do love though, and it is something that I'll say that I think is really powerful about Twilio, is that our stuff hasn't changed very much at all. Like behind the scenes we're changing, like we're making things faster and we're making them more efficient and all the rest of that stuff. But for the client facing side of it, or for like the dev facing side of it, it seems like all of this stuff has stayed pretty consistent on our end.
Yeah, I would say so.
I feel like that makes sense though. We're also like a legacy, like not a legacy company, but like we've been in people's code base for more than a decade in some cases. So you don't have to refactor everything all the time. Okay, so we got it, everybody. So this one is also going to be updated in the blog. We have 3 now that we're gonna have to get out by the end of the week, hopefully. I got the instructions from Paul Camp, who's our editor-in-chief, on how to do that. So I think that really at this point, it's just Andrew actually going and doing it around Signal-y stuff, which is fine, because I think that this is going to make some really good reading for folks that want to go and explore these. And we'll be able to link all of these blogs in these videos, because believe it or not, this is our last one of these Build-A-Blogs for AI month. That doesn't mean we're going to stop doing AI stuff, but this is our third and final Build-A-Blog of AI month. So Rishab, how are you feeling? Like, should we just stay on the AI train, or should we switch it up? Like, what are you thinking for April?
Yeah, I think we can try something risky. Pick a blog post like that's 7+ years old.
Ooh.
And kind of see what advancements we have done in the tech space. So I think I wanna try that maybe with like any of the popular ones. Maybe it's a WebSocket example or any of the cool technologies that we work on. And if it's pretty old or older than 5 years, I don't know.
So
what do you say?
Yeah, I like that. So I'm actually just like, because I think this might be interesting to some people. So I've gone to the Twilio blog. Where did you all go? Oh, there you are. I'm going to pull my stuff up here for a second. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I want this one. No, not that one. This one. So I've got this up here and I'm on page 200 of the blog. How many pages do we think this goes? More than 1,000? Oh, it doesn't go 1,000. I think that it could go 800 though.
Okay. I was gonna say 700.
You think 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go 7. Because we could do the first ever Twilio blog, whatever that is.
Okay, do 636.
636. We'll just like start going through errors after this. Do 404. No. All right, let's go 500. 200 I was impressed by. 500 maybe was overestimating. No, 500 doesn't exist.
404, I think.
404. That would be the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Nope, 404. All right, so 200 was too high. 300?
301.
301. Oh, I hope 301 exists. 300 exists.
Okay.
301. Come on, 301 error. If we 301 error on page 301, next level. 301 exists. All right, how big do we think we can go? 320? No, 320. So we're almost there. I want to see what the first blog post was. 315. 315 exists. 319. You actually can't search by age, which I find interesting. Okay, so 319 is the oldest one. Oldest blog post on the Twilio blog. Simple informational line using Twilio. November
2008. Written by Twilio.
I feel like this would still work. Like that, this 1,000% would still work.
Mm-hmm. Looks like valid Twiml.
Next, go to either your Twilio sandbox or your incoming phone number configuration. This is like a very, like, we're a brand new company writing a blog post though, and we've never done this before. Like, no, this is like, totally. Just go over to your Twilio sandbox. No hyperlink, no nothing.
Yeah.
AWS status hotline.
Via Twilio.
Real-time Ann Arbor.
I love that. Great post on building IVR with Twilio.
Next level, chef's kiss. I think this is all... What? Oh my God. Okay, good. This is just linking to another post.
Their blog.
Oh my God. I was just like, it's a 1-paragraph blog post. I wonder if this site even exists anymore.
Be careful. Be careful with the link.
Yeah, we're going back. I really, really do not want to get hit with something. Anyways, so we've got this. 319 is our oldest ones. We're gonna go into the annals of history. Do we do an 18-year-old blog post? 16-year-old blog post? I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. So I think that's it for this week. As always, Rishab. I pulled you off. Rishab, I feel like final word over to you. Final thoughts for today's Twilio build a blog theme or stream.
They're happy.
That's it. They're so happy.
So for people who joined in later, this represents Andrew and me, who are building a blog. And yeah, so they're happy because we finished the blog post. We were able to update things that were needed. We were able to get a response in our WhatsApp from our WhatsApp bot about generating lyrics. And you can specify the artist. So I think that's what matters. We had an interactive session where we also improved the code thanks to, people in the chat. Shout out to RJ Pearson. And yeah, I had fun.
Me too. Now, before we go, one last thing, and then we do have to go because we're a couple minutes over. I'm just going to go grab a link to, let's go over to TeamOS. I just want to grab our Signal SF registration link. I'm going to grab this one from Anthony. I might grab Anthony's. Maybe, do I have one? I feel like I do. Hold on a sec, chat. I want to get this into here, dub co. And let me grab my, so what I'm doing right now, by the way, is I am grabbing a link to get a discount code for Signal, which is coming up very soon. But I want to be able to share this out with everybody. So I have got my Signal code here. Amazing. So I'm going to grab that here, expand record, throw this in chat. And then, yeah, so if you are interested in going to Signal, you can use this code to register for Signal. And we are going to show, we're going to show a little trailer for Signal. So if you want to register, follow this link, twill.io/levelup-signal. I think the price goes up pretty soon, but this is going to give you a discount code. Also, next week, Anthony and I are going to be in San Francisco. We're going to be giving away free tickets. So if you are in San Francisco next week or you live in San Francisco, stay tuned to the Twilio social media to find out more. And with that, we're going to say farewell. We're going to throw to our Signal promo, and we will see you next time here on Build a Blog. Bye, everybody.